What's going on? It's your boy Glow. I'm back and I gotta go in with more detail because I've been getting a lot of questions on Glow. What made you write a book? So I know I spoke on it a little bit in the last video, but I'm gonna go into more detail in this one. First things first, I wrote a book called Eye to Mind, out now on Amazon, ebook, paperback. If you haven't read it, I don't know what you're doing. It's the best book of 2026. The first thing that came to my mind when it comes to writing a book, when it came to writing this book, is be obedient. It was placed in my spirit for a reason, and I just had enough discernment to be obedient and stick through what God told me to do. You know what I mean? So I started off with just coming out with this outline of what could I write about, how many chapters did I want it to be, how long did I want the book to be, what was going to be like the main genre of this book. And the thing that I came up with was the thing that I'm already doing on YouTube, is putting out these videos, bringing value into the world, kind of like motivational, spiritual, just helping people look at things in another light. So I said, how about we write a book about perspective? I'm always talking about how I shifted my mind and, how I see this way. And, I catch all angles of every situation. So I love to put myself in everybody else's shoes. But I said, why not just write a book on shifting your mindset and, changing your perspective? I went through a couple different titles. I'm not gonna lie. I think I started off with like The Mind's Eye, or it was some crazy names. I ain't even about to get into all that, but just know this title came from Ecclesiastes when it says a wise man's eyes are in his head. Now you can do your own research and go into more if you want to know more about that. Yeah, but that's where I got the title from. I just put it into my own words, Eye of the Mind. You see, because before you can even create anything, these hangers right here, these towels right here, that picture back there, it all came from a thought in the mind. So I said, let's call it Eye of the Mind. Let's go subtitle, The Ultimate Guide to a New Mindset. See, because this book teaches you how to renovate your mind, how to take stuff out and to put new stuff in, how to build these habits, how to build these foundations, and how to just take advantage of your potential, pretty much. So I got 6 chapters. I came up with this method. Like, we all got short attention spans nowadays because of these phones, because of social media. So I said, who want to sit here and read 300-400 pages? I know I really don't. Like, I've done it, but I don't really want to read that long of a book. I want to get straight to the point. I want to get as much as I can get out of it, and I want to remember what I actually read. So I said, let's keep it short and sweet. I don't want no more than 6 chapters. I knew that off rip. I wanted to get to at least 100 to 150 pages. Now, along this journey, y'all know I work, I'm hustling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, moving around. So it took a little longer than expected. That's why I only have a couple pages, but it all worked out. Compared to the 50 something pages that I got in here, I don't think you can get a better 50 pages out of no book in the world, and I stand on that. And if you guys find any book that you think that can compete with this, from the cover to the amount of chapters to the amount of just everything, y'all let me know in the comments. Trust me, I can take all the criticism. I'm not tripping on nothing. But that's pretty much how I came up with writing this book. It was like a thing that I sat on for a while, and then it was a thing like I had to do a lot of research on, just how to tweak it a little bit. I never really wrote a book. I wrote books in school on like some children, how kids write books, they draw the picture and write the words, but I never actually wrote a real book. So, I just put my mind to it, bro. And if I say I'm gonna do something, I gotta stand on it. I gotta stand on my word, and I gotta get it done. If you know me, you know I'm always gonna do what I say I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna just give it my all. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how it was gonna come out. I didn't know when it was gonna come out, but I knew that it was gonna come out because I had the vision in my mind. I saw this book out. I saw it on Amazon. I'm speaking it into existence. New York Times #1 bestseller. I'm manifesting that this book will touch millions and it'll serve exactly who it's supposed to serve. So I know I did my part, and I know that God is gonna do his part. So if you guys really, really, really want to get a new perspective on just everything, if you really want to learn how to build habits, if you really want to just hear a testimony on how obstacles came into play, and just, you know, it's not all about my life, but there are stories in this book that helps you defeat fear, that helps you, you know, just see things before it happens. And I'm not trying to be like cliche or nothing like that, but bro, I honestly think that it's no book standing next to this one. And I stand on that again. So if you ain't got one, go get it. It's only $10, bro. Ebook is $7, bro. $7, $8. Like, it's very affordable. And honestly, I feel like anybody can read it, from a 6-year-old on up. Like, it's something that anybody can read. It's not overly spiritual, but it is great content from the Bible. It's just one of them ones, bro. I can't even, I want to spoil the book, but I want you guys to read it. So go cop this right now. It's your boy Glow.